Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to preview the Boston Celtics vs Milwaukee 2019 playoff series semifinals. It's a really interesting series. Last year, Boston Celtics, I think they beat them in 6 or something like that. But Milwaukee have changed a lot. They got a coach, a real coach who can coach. That's the biggest factor Milwaukee have gotten. Not Brook Lopez or Mirotic. It's that they got a real coach. Brook Lopez and Mirotic are great, really fit to play style, or Johnny's play style. But I believe Milwaukee are heavy favorites for this. The key factors for this series, in my opinion, a lot of them are Celtics key factors. Because Milwaukee is gonna do their thing, in my opinion. The Celtics, I don't know if they can do their thing. I hope they can do it because I'm a Celtics fan, but I'm not really sure if they can. The biggest factors, X factors for the Boston Celtics, at least for me, is if Morris can find his groove again, or at least half his, if he can knock down the shots. Same with Rose. I don't want Rose to be like he can make some very weird decisions at sometimes. Versus like average defense, and if he plays some good defense and makes still the shit decisions, he's gonna need to get benched. And also, who's gonna guard Brook Lopez slash Giannis Antetokounmpo? Brook Lopez is not a defensive threat, but Baines, you can't put Baines on Brook Lopez because Baines is not that. He's so too slow. So you're gonna need to put Al Horford on Baines. No, not Al Horford. Al Horford on Brook Lopez and Baines on Giannis Antetokounmpo. We can also put a guy who hasn't played a lot, but Semi Ojeleye, like they did last season. If Semi Ojeleye fouls out, it's not gonna hurt the Boston Celtics offense like it's gonna hurt if Al Horford fouls out. But I think the Boston Celtics also can attack Brook Lopez a lot because he's not really a good defender. If they can try to switch Kyrie on Brook Lopez, Kyrie is gonna absolutely destroy Brook Lopez. And I think also if you talk point guards, Bledsoe last year Bledsoe absolutely horrendous versus the Boston Celtics. Rose torched him. And I think he wants to have his revenge. That can be a good and a really bad thing for the Milwaukee Bucks. He maybe plays super good because he really wants to destroy the Boston Celtics, or he really wants to destroy the Boston Celtics, so he plays like Russell Westbrook and just spits out bricks 24/7. He's gonna go clang, clang, clang. But also Gordon Hayward, if he can play like he did versus the Pacers, I think the Boston Celtics have a really good chance. But if he plays like many of these games when he misses the first shots and he just goes cold the whole game, the Boston Celtics gonna lose. If Kyrie doesn't drop like 60 points, and that's not gonna happen. I think Jaylen Brown played really well, but Boston Celtics still gonna miss Marcus Smart's defense. But Jaylen Brown also showed that he's a good player. He has been really good at been the best player in some of the Pacers games. Like, not some, is one, but he has been really good versus the Pacers. But both teams have pretty big injuries. Marcus Smart from the Boston Celtics and Brogdon from the Milwaukee. I think Brogdon hurts a lot for Milwaukee because if Giannis is out, that's the time for the Boston Celtics to strike. When Giannis is out, he's gotta absolutely just attack on Milwaukee. I think maybe the big X factor for Boston Celtics is their bench, the depth. Milwaukee has a good bench, but Boston Celtics have a much better bench. So because I'm a Celtics fan, I'm gonna say Boston Celtics is 6 or 7. But that's my heart. But my brain is leaning to like Milwaukee in 6 or 7. Last year, every team won their home game. So no, I think if every team won their home game, Boston Celtics won in 7 last year, and now Milwaukee finished the first seed, so they are what's it called? Sorry, they're the home advantage. Boston Celtics were the home advantage last year, and both teams are really good at home. And maybe Boston Celtics have stopped being some shit out away like they did last year because I swept the Pacers. But you know, I think both teams have a lot to prove because some people are still think Milwaukee are pretenders because of last year. Same with Boston Celtics because of their very questionable season. So it's gonna be a real intense series in my opinion. Talking about the other semifinals in Toronto versus the 76ers, I think it's, in my opinion, Toronto is much better team than 76ers. Not much better, but they're a better team than 76ers. I may be going to 5 or 6, but it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be a close 5 or 6. In my opinion, at least. But if you like the video and want more videos from me, please like and subscribe.